Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Thursday, February 19th, 2026. So, did you find this crossword to be like three down, metaphor for a challenging puzzle, tough nut?
It was a bit of a tough nut
tough
for
nut?
me, although it didn't really take me that long,
Okay.
considering it was a Thursday puzzle. But yes.
So more like a tough donut?
Well, I wouldn't call it that. So
Yeah, I wouldn't want a tough donut either.
maybe a tough nugget.
A tough nugget, okay? Actually, that sounds like something that McDonald's is going to be releasing. Hey, have a tough nugget.
No, I don't think so. But no, I just wasn't really sure what was going on. So I thought, well, I'll just keep solving. And I got the whole thing filled in. And I'm like, okay, this is not solved. and so, I was looking at those circles.
Right.
And I was looking at the darkened squares. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. And then the theme or the revealer. And I thought, well, it seems like there should be more letters. So where I thought there should be more letters, I put in a rebus and the entire thing solved.
What were you thinking of if you don't put in the rebus,
Yeah, I realized there were like non-words in there, but it's just like, well, because it said lesser of two evils.
Right.
And perhaps we should talk about what the two evils are, I
Okay.
guess. There were in three instances, there were these darkened squares, and then there was a circle in one of the or in three of the answers. And if you answered it correctly, the darkened squares all spelled out the word sin, S-I-N.
Right.
And all the circled letters were S's. And so, for example, 18 across was courting disaster, slangily. And the answer was, cruising for a Bruce, B-U-R-I-S, with the S being circled, and the S-I-N in cruising being darkened. So you had sin, S-I-N, or you had just the circle of S. Well, we had that in three different locations. 29 across was uses a shampoo bottle as a microphone, perhaps, and that was sings the shower. And S-I-N in sings was darkened, and then the S in sings was circled. Okay. And then the last one was 48 across. They may have knowledge of corporate secrets, and that was business-iders.
Wow.
where business, the S-I-N, was darkened, and the last S in business was circled. Okay, so then the revealer comes along and it says, better choice given the option or the circled squares vis-a-vis the shaded ones. Well, the answer to that was lesser of two evils. Lesser of two evils. And of course, sin is considered evil. So
is the letter S sometimes.
Apparently. So anyway, I thought, oh, well, yes, you could put S-I-N where the S is, and it would make more sense, because if you did that in the first one, you'd have cruising for a bruising.
Right, that makes way more sense.
And you'd have, for the second one, singing or sings in the shower. And for the third one, you'd have business insiders. So I thought, well, lesser of two evils. Yeah, if you would put sin in the circle, it would make better. So I thought, well, okay, I'll try that. So I tried it once, and it solved the entire puzzle. So
and of course, it also helped with the crosses, like 13 down.
Yes, oh yes, you had to have really the SIN for the downs to make sense. Yeah, because like 13 down on that cruising for a bruising, spot to play baccarat, and you had CAS circled. Oh, Casso. So I thought, well, I don't know what that is, but it would make more sense if it was casino, which is what it would be if you put SIN. And that's where I put the SIN in. So I guess they figured, well, if you put it in one, it goes in all. So, because the puzzle solved without me putting in the rebuses in the other two.
Huh.
Just amazed. I'm like, whoa, what did I do here?
Well, yeah, because, often what they'll do is they'll let you put in the first letter of the rebus. But in this case, all three of them were S's.
Yeah.
So I guess they were going to violate that in this case.
Yes, I think so. So anyway, yeah, and sings in the shower. The cross there was 19 down, talking back to, and I thought, oh, it's got to be sassing.
Sure.
But of course, there weren't enough squares, and I had SASSG with the second S, actually third S, being circled, and of course, if you put SI in there, or it would turn that into sassing, which is talking back to, sassing.
Right. As opposed to sascha.
Right. Sassja. I'm like, well, that's not a word. But I thought, well, I'll keep going. So anyway, yeah, that was the theme. It was very clever.
Yes.
And one that you don't really, I don't think I've ever really seen one quite like that, where the actual rebus is in the answer. You just need to
Repeat
transfer it over there. So anyway, yeah. So I got it figured out, but I was really surprised when I just put in the one rebus and the entire puzzle was like solved. So I'm like, oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So. It was sort of on the honor system. Well, she got it in one, so she probably knows to put it in the other two. We'll give it to her.
Right. Those are lenient graders there.
Yep.
Yeah, my rebus senses are always tingling on a Thursday, so I've been waiting to put in a rebus. So as soon as I got to queso, I thought, well, that's got to be casino. Actually, I think it was cruising for a bruising because it's like I know what that answer is.
Right.
So I just went with my gut there.
Very good.
My one problem was 38 across makes a noise like an electric fan, and I put down whirls.
Oh.
Which meant that 39 down, the varnish ingredient was lessened.
Oh.
And it turns out the correct answer, the electric fan noise is whirs. WHIRRS.
Yes, that's a sound. Whirl is a movement.
Right. Was part of the problem. My other problem was I didn't believe that's how you would spell whir with two R's at the end.
Well.
I want to know.
I don't really know how you spell whir. It's a sound.
I want to know when someone started putting in that extra R, because I'm convinced when I studied spelling, we just spelled it with one R. We were trying to save on R's.
Maybe that's the Canadian way.
That could be the Canadian spelling of whir. If we have any fellow Canadians listening, please let us know. crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. How do you spell whir? And I thought 14 across was funny. Up and blank, catchphrase for a physicist. Atom.
Yes.
Up an atom.
Up an atom.
That was nicely done.
Very good.
I didn't know about 34 across. Swindled. Stung.
Yes.
That sort of stung as far as I'm concerned. It didn't seem quite right, but...
Well, I mean, if you swindle someone, maybe you do a sting operation, and so the past of that would be stung.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't seen too many uses of I haven't seen stung used like that.
No, I haven't
often.
either, but it made sense to me.
What did you put for, let me find it here, 16 down? That was gas units.
Gallons.
You put down gallons? I went for barrels.
Oh.
But I guess now that I think about it, that's barrels of oil. They don't sell gas. I mean, I suppose you could buy gasoline in a barrel, but it'd take a really long time to fill up a gas station.
I don't know. I think it comes sold in by gallons.
50 years from now, when people are doing these crosswords, they're going to be like, "What's a gallon?" Because everything's going to be electric.
You think?
I think so.
Okay.
I predict. Let's see, 48 down. That was, I thought, rather interesting. Japanese word that's sometimes translated as planted in a pot, bonsai.
Bonsai, yes. I thought that was very
Yeah.
interesting.
I went for it pretty much immediately because I thought, what else could it be?
Oh,
So-
I didn't even try.
Oh.
Because I don't really know any Japanese, but
Well, you
I
know
have
bonsai.
I've heard of the word bonsai, yes,
Right.
but that just didn't come to me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd had the B, I probably would have
Mm-hmm.
thought that, but I didn't.
I thought the most interesting clue from my perspective was 29 down. You can request a new one on religious grounds if it contains 666, SSN.
Yes,
I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
that is amazing. I did not know that.
I wonder if there are any other combinations that you could request. Suppose you had a Social Security number, and the numbers were, if you consider them to be what's called their ASCII code, they spelled out a rude word numerically.
I don't
Could
know.
you then say, as a nerd, I would like to have another Social Security number because this one is rude?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. If anyone from the Social Security number creation company, if whatever it's called, is listening, let us know. crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. Would you take that as a valid reason for issuing a new Social Security number?
Uh-huh. My Social Security number has 3 4s in it.
Whoa, hey, let's not reveal any personal
I'm not going to
data.
tell you which place they are.
I will tell you that mine has digits. That's as far as I'm going to go. And a couple of letters for some reason. I think it was a typo.
3 4s. I guess you couldn't probably get a new one with 3 4s.
I don't know. Or if you're really old, my Social Security number is 7. Let's see, we had 38 down. Dickens and Dickinson. I went for British.
Oh, that's what I did too.
Really?
Originally, yes. Uh-huh.
And many of the letters worked. To be precise, the R, the I, and the T worked.
Yes. Uh-huh.
But the rest of them did not. And again, it was writers.
Writers.
Otherwise, with British, it would have been the noise made by the fan would have been "Baher."
No. Well, I was trying to think well, that's why I put in British, I think, because,
You had something else instead of words?
well, no, that's right. I was trying to think what sound starts with a B.
Oh,
No, yeah.
"Baher." That's the sound of that's the sound of a desktop fan as it falls off the side of the desk. "Baher."
Uh-huh.
Or maybe it's cold. I don't know. "Baher." I thought it was interesting. We had 53 across. Big name in London, Ben. And then we had 54 across. Big beginning, Mega.
Mega, yes.
So that was the big part of the grid.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Very good.
Did you know, let's see, 51 down, medieval cure-all, Leech?
Yes, I did know that.
I predict they're about to make a comeback.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I think Big Leech is going to come and replace Big Pharma.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, Big Leech is sort of scary. Here comes Big Leech.
Uh-huh. Yep. I can just see that on the side of a bus.
Yeah, Big Leech.
Do you know about Big Leech?
Speaking about big, 67 across, noted Punxsutawney resident, Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Big Phil, as I like to call him.
Oh,
Even
Big
though
Phil.
really Phil isn't that big.
No, he's not.
Although they eat a lot.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Did you know 58 down, actress Kurilenko, Olga?
No.
No.
No, I'd never heard of her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't either, so we are even.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
I did like 49 down. Commentators call after a missed field goal. No good.
Yes.
No good. I don't know that they always say that, but no good.
I think they must say something.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it would be bad if they went like,
Uh-huh.
oh, that's such a shame.
Oh, he missed it.
Better luck next time.
Uh-huh.
You could have your sarcastic referee.
Uh-huh.
You call that a kick? I don't.
No, I don't think they say things like
Yeah,
that.
they probably, I mean, there are very large people that they're talking to.
Uh-huh. They might say that wasn't good, or that didn't hit the mark, or whatever. But
Perhaps they say, what the deuce?
how did he miss that?
That was a Lulu of a miss. 56 down, Wilson of the Frat Pack. Owen,
Owen Wilson.
one of
Yep.
my favorite actors.
Yeah, he is a good actor.
He
I
was
like him.
brilliant in Loki.
Uh-huh.
All right, I think that is it for today.
Okay.
So thanks, everyone, for listening.
Yes.
Hope you're enjoying these podcasts. Let us know. Crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow, a.k.a. Friday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.